In general, it would say that we're not more comfortable on inflation than we were in April. Despite the fact, I think the positive has been the disruptions. The weather disruptions didn't result in higher food prices in April. However, what we did learn was the state of the economy is probably weaker than we thought because of the poor corporate results, which gave us some room to cut interest rates, in the policy yesterday. But we used all the room we had. There are some people who say, "Oh, you were saying it's equally balanced around, 6 in April. How did you cut interest rates today?" Well, we used up the room, and we still are saying now we've moved a little from being equally balanced to having some upside risk in inflation forecasts for the beginning of next year. We have always used the room we've had. We've never had excess room. When people look at today's inflation reading, 4.87, they simply choose to ignore because of they don't understand the fact that what you're trying to do is look at future inflation. Now that's an art, not a science. You can dispute RBI's models, RBI's assessments, but we are trying to use whatever room we have given our assessments. If you have a better model of inflation forecasting, bring it forward. For people who say that we missed the big reduction in oil prices last year, which contributed to inflation falling below our forecasts, tell me one forecaster who got it right. And also find any forecaster who thought there was any chance of us reaching 6% by January 2016.
Sure. But then, I think by about November, the writing was fairly on the wall. And if you look at
November is when OPEC took its decision. It was not on the wall in November. It was after OPEC decided to stay that you saw the precipitous fall in oil prices. We cut in January as soon as we were sure. Remember, we were also changing the inflation index numbers. We were also coming into a new year when we'd see the base effects. It would be irresponsible not to wait a few weeks. Now, if you think a few weeks make a big difference in growth, I think you're working with a different economy than I am.